Welcome back to the channel. Today is day 361 of playing chess every day until 2000 ELO. We are at 1907. Top right into it. We find Frisky Whiskey. All right. They got a nice little donkey. Oh, we're white. So let's go e4. We're playing against the Cairo Khan. We play the advanced and we got the main line here. We go g4. Bishop back. We go e6. They take. We go here. This is all theory for me, and I know this position is very, very good for white. We're down a pawn, but we have a lot of compensation with this weak light squared complex. And they typically have a very hard time developing this bishop. So we come in for a check. Now he's going to move. Then we're going to play knight here. Going for this. They move the king. Wow. This is kind of interesting. So I could immediately go check, which seems very tempting. Very, very tempting. Check. What does he do? He can't block. If he does that, we just take. Although, wait, if he goes here, takes... I mean, maybe that's going to help him? I can't see why we would not go check instead of this. He's just going to run to the edge of the board. Wow. I mean, this looks so good, though. I guess here he goes here. But even then, like, that looks so good for me. Yeah, he has to play there. All right, so let's stop and think for a little bit. So, I mean, his king's kind of escaping-ish. Not really, but, I mean, jumping the knight here probably isn't a bad move. Threatening to go fork. And also just, like, this is a great square for the knight. There's no way to immediately punish me for leaving my king in the center. He could maybe push the pawn, but if he pushes, I just take it. Yeah, let's hop the knight in. This is a wild position already. Wow. Wow. So, I mean, we don't really care about winning the rook just yet. Like, we could probably play rook g1, play for this, takes. Knight has to move and then win this. Do I want to do that? With my king in the center is the question. Probably not. I probably just want to finish my development. Like, here. Here maybe is a little bit better to try and take advantage of this square. And we can potentially castle. It also stops the knight from going here. Knight here takes, pawn takes, we can take with the queen. Queen is offering a trade, but I think now is the time to probably jump in like this. We don't want a queen trade, or maybe we want to come back with the queen, or even here. Queen takes, just take with the pawn, or queen takes, knight takes. I don't love that it's gonna start to let him get away. Wait, I go here, takes, we take like this. How do you protect the bishop? He has to play this. But then I have time to probably play like this. Here, takes. If knight takes, we just take this. Yeah, I'm going to play this. The idea is not to take with the pawn, but this is just a great square for the knight. Should have a lot of positional dominance. But the only downfall of this is that it's going to be hard to checkmate him, basically. I guess he does have that, too. Okay, I did miss that move. I'm thinking I'm going to play this now. Takes, we take with the knight. It's pawn's hanging, but I feel like if I can take here, or push even. Yeah, I'm wrong. I'm just completely wrong. Here, boy oh boy. Yeah, we're playing this position incorrectly. But I feel like we're just still really good. Let's play this. Let's hit the knight. Knight's gonna have to go back. And what do I want to do here? I could even just castle maybe. I'm just gonna castle. And then plan to play this with like rook b1 stuff. Since this is cut off. No way, bro. Why am I I'm blundering all my pawns. Check. He has to go here, and then we can go here. Takes. Yeah, let's go check. Now we're going to push the pawn. He'll probably take. It's very incorrect. No, he takes there. Don't really think he has a way of protecting this. Takes. Now he probably pushes. We're down so much material. Oh my gosh. This was idiotic by me, but this is a good learning experience as per usual. Attacking this, but it doesn't matter. It's protected. So we're going to take. This is pinned. Maybe we have ideas of this. Doubling up. Let's go here. Put some pressure. Probably just protects. Here. What if I go here? Takes. Check. No. Yeah, now we're going to bring the knight. You might have this. Then, no. Because the knight's protecting. Here. Takes. Wild. Wild. Why do I get myself into stuff like this? Like, this was the position. Oh boy. That's crazy. He just pushes the pawn? What? Nah, dog. We're going here. Now we're threatening this. And you can't push the pawn because there's a fork. Knight back? No. There's no way, dude. I just take. Or even just take here. He takes, and then we come in. Wait, knight takes, pawn takes. Here, if he does this... Nah, this is not gonna work out for him. Takes, he has this, and the knight would be hanging, so we don't want to do that. Takes. So we probably just take, and then after rook takes, we just come in. And he's gonna get mated, I think. Like, surely, right? Because we just take here with check. Yeah, we take here with check. If this, we just go here. He's just walking into a complete mating net. Here, this is mate. How do you stop it? You can take with check, but I'll just move here so that, this is, not hanging. But, I mean, even if you sack the bishop, I don't think you can stop mate. So I go here. Is there any checks? No. Is there any... Oh, you can stop the mate, actually. If I go here, he can take. So I think I have to take this, because if I go here, it takes... No checkmates, so let's take the free bishop, and then we'll just go back or something. Depending on what he does, obviously. Yeah, that's not going to work out, because we just go back, and now there's mate. GG. So, we came back, but... Boy, oh boy. Did we ever throw a completely winning position, if you saw one. So let's take a look at this. You guys know I love this opening here. This is bad. We know this is just really good for white. It's +2. Check. Develop the knight. Okay, so I was correct. We should just go here first. And then if this, we go here. And if this, then we can go check. And then I guess once we have this configuration, we can start thinking about other stuff. But we need to prioritize the knight, so we'll learn. We learn. It's all good. Knight outs, check. And then we got aggressive with it. We played a4. The idea was, simple. If he does something stupid, he's done. Like, wherever this goes, we're going to bring the queen back. Yeah. Anyways. Now we jump the knight in. He goes up. We develop. Best move. Takes. Still +3. How do we manage to screw this up? Blundering the pawn wasn't the worst thing in the world. But castling was. Because we give him this pawn. So instead of castling, we had to go check. And then what does he do? King a6 is the best move. Knight b3 now? What if he... Oh, now he can't take the pawn because of the rook, dummy. So go knight back. And then you just go here. I mean, if knight takes. You're just dominating. This bishop sucks. But the king seems pretty safe. Maybe the idea is to jump like this. But okay, takes, we give a check, he slides back, taking was wrong. We could have saved the bishop, not really, because this also gives him the bishop. But we bring the rook, takes, and then we get the pawn, we take. We're trying to create the counterplay now that we've screwed it up, and he let the knight in, and then, yeah, he just blundered. We had mate in 4, takes, knight takes, c6, check. If he goes here, knight c7. And if this, there's mate in 1. Rook b6, held by the pawn. Alright, I missed that. But we take, and it's still completely winning because we're just getting in. Now it is mate. He takes, we have... Oh, what? I thought that he could take stopping my mate. But it's mate in 2. Oh, because we have it on the back rank too. Ah, you silly goose. Anyways, we take. And then we just jump in. And I mean, checkmate. Checkity mate. I played with a 72.8. My opponent played with a 62.6. 1650 performance elo for me, 1400 for him. Let us find a second opponent here. We get the black pieces against Watching Witcher, who plays d4, d5, and they're playing London. All right, righty, righty, righty. So let's play c5, knight c6. They do that. Now we're gonna go queen b6 here. Probably queen b3. We play c4, takes. Seen this a gazillion times. Knight to f5. And now we start pushing the pawn. This rook is protected, so there's no... he could probably play this and be fine, but now we need to slow down. I believe this is actually the move. And if this, then what? Maybe here? Takes. Wait a minute. Here. Or maybe even bringing the bishop back. If I go here, he can take. Bishop here, rook here. Here. Takes. Rook takes. Bishop takes, knight takes, pawn takes. I don't love it. I could also just go like this, but I don't really love doing that either. Could play bishop back, but I really love having the bishop on this diagonal. And I remember seeing that this is a good move sometimes, but I just don't know if it is now because of rook here. And then if I were to go here, he probably plays something like this. Takes, and then this is pinned. Here, takes. We probably have to give the bishop. Don't love doing that. But let's go ahead. We'll get the open H-file. But yeah, now it's significantly worse for me because now the rook can go to b1. So maybe we were too quick to be pushing the pawns, potentially. Takes. Knight takes, though? Right? Wait, why not knight takes? You can push the pawn, but I just go back. I don't want to go here and damage the pawns. We need to do this ASAP. Develop and probably castle despite having the H-file. Or maybe here, get this out somehow. Move the king. He wants to push. This is protected though. Let's just keep everything solid. And now this is actually a pretty good square for my knight, so potential ideas of doing this. But we don't really want to jump the knight in there, so... yeah, so he does do that. But I think this is where we play this move, and then if he does this, what do we do? Or actually, I can just take this pawn. Rook takes, bishop takes, then he goes here though. Knight here pushes. Knight here? No. Here takes. I don't really want to give up my structure. Could go like this, and then plan the castle maybe? Takes. I'm a little bit worried about him putting pressure. Takes, just knight here? No, bishop takes, attacks the rook, so the rook probably moves, and then we can castle in time. I'm going to play bishop takes. It might be incorrect, but I think we're in time to protect the rook from the Pinsky, because we're attacking this, although it's kind of imaginary. Yeah, he does that. It's castle. Takes. I think maybe this. Can't go there, so let's play knight in. The bishop is actually getting a little bit uncomfortable. Should be careful. That is a fork, although he can take first, and then it's all right. And we're actually the one getting forked. Here we have this, luckily. No, we don't. Or wait, is this not just like almost back rank? Wait, check. He goes here. This is interesting position. I guess I have this actually, but maybe we want to go check first and then go here. Let's go check. Blocks. With the knight, okay. And now we're going to go here to protect everything. And we want to jump the knight in now. I think blocking with the bishop was a little bit better because now my knight can access the square. Bishop in, puts pressure on this. I guess we have to play here now. Protect this. Uncomfy position. That's for sure. You can't take because then we take the bishop. Takes, probably knight takes. Knight takes, he comes in. We're going to go here. Yeah, probably take with the knight. Here we have to be careful, actually, because he can pin me. We don't want to get into just like a completely lost endgame where he's up a pawn, which is kind of where we're heading. Takes or pawn takes. It's a weak pawn. Takes, though, doesn't really allow me to go here, which is what I want to do. But I guess it does enable me to go here. I'm going to take with the pawn, because I want to play this, so he's probably going to play this. Can also maybe have ideas of this move. Takes, knight, or takes, and then we come here. Then he would be in some trouble. If the bishop stops protecting this, like if we get a trade, I'll be very, very happy. But I honestly think we're close to losing here. Okay. Takes here. Then we were going to go here. Yeah, but then he's just like trading everything though, right? Hold up. Let's jump the knight in. We might play rook down to attack the bishop at some point. Yeah, rook down to attack the bishop and threaten this. Could be good. But then we walk into this pin and the knight can't move to protect the rook, which is kind of important. Here takes. Yeah, let's go like this. If takes, he's going to be very, very careful here because this wins on the spot, pinning the knight. This, we go here. And then we're going to get this. And he's treading on some water here. Here. Oh, he actually has this right now. Oof, that sucks because of the check. So if he goes here, I can't play this. Otherwise, we lose. Although, wait. Here, check here. Or, sorry, here, check here. Takes here. He can't stop me from promoting. So actually, I think we can sacrifice the knight there. Here. I guess then he can do this, but then we have this. So here. We have to play this. He gets behind the pawn. We have this move, and we're winning. Check. Here. He can't stop the promotion. He's too slow if he takes the knight. And if he takes now, we just take the rook. And if he goes here, we just go here. Unlucky. But I think we're good. Check here. Yeah, but now we just play this. And this is actually acting as a shield. If he goes here, we can play this. Sacrificing the knight, and my opponent resigns. Wow. All right, let's take a look at that game. We played with an 86. My opponent played with an 81.2. Performance elo of 2250 for me, 2050 for my opponent. And yeah, this one was interesting. I think early on, I made a huge mistake by allowing some counterplay, but well, look, this is all theory. I like to play bishop here, and we push, and I don't know if pushing the pawn right now was correct because he can do that. It's saying what? Oh, no, you take the knight. No, you don't. You take here? Really? And if this c3, bro, this is wild. And then you go here, knight back. When are we taking this pawn, by the way? Like, why are we not taking the pawn right now? I guess we can take here. Also, like, no, that's not what I meant. Take here, sorry. Bishop back. Then you can take. Look at these pawns, bro. That's wild. ED. And now we take. Oh, man. Takes FE. And you're just up a bunch of pawns in this position. That was crazy. Wow. Okay, I'll have to remember this. Bishop here. We push the pawn. And if they attack, we can actually just sacrifice the bishop. For one, this is just a counterattack, so at the very least, you can just get your piece back. But this pawn's going to be lost. For sure. I mean, they can easily just play this. But wow, that's... I didn't even consider sacking. Takes, wow. Takes. This is interesting to me. And I honestly, I'd probably play something like this and just lose the whole advantage. What? Oh my gosh, guys. Here. Oops, rook a5. Attacking the knight. Knight back. Just play here, develop. I mean, he can probably take now. Yeah, this is wild. Wow. I did not realize. But okay. We go back. Takes, and he goes there. We had to go back. We couldn't really jump here because takes, and this pawn's super weak. We're going to lose it. Should have went after the bishop. I did slightly think about that, but taking is a mistake. Just knight here. Bruh. You gotta be kidding me. I can't be missing this stuff. I can't, man. And the point is, if you take the rook, well, there's just this. We do have knight d8, so we don't lose. Wait, whoa. Okay, now I'm a little bit confused. DC, bishop takes, and castles? Maybe? Comes in. What if we just go here? Probably this? No. Then rook a2. Our bishop is like almost trapped. Okay. Alright, so you missed that. And instead of castling, it actually is just calling for king d7. Now, I've played like this in some positions, and what I find is I often can't really get the attack I want on the h-file. But anyways, going bishop back was better. Takes. Going here, counterattacking was better than going in for check. But I mean, going in for check and pinning him to the king was basically what won me the game. And this is a mistake. Should have took. Is this not just a free piece? No. Rook's hanging. Takes. And then we can go knight here. Interesting. But okay, we do this. And it really just wanted this. But I guess that makes sense because if I don't take, he can push for one. This pawn is really weak. It's going to be lost. And then he's going to have a super strong pass pawn. And if he takes, I mean, that's just an extra pawn for him. So, yeah, my opponent missed some good stuff here. And taking, I knew was kind of wrong. Knight here? What? Why would you go knight there? Interesting. We go there, and he should have went check. But I was thinking that this is actually unstoppable, right? Because if he takes, do we not just have this? C8, promote? Takes. But oh my gosh. This is a drawing endgame because I'm down so many pawns. And honestly, I'm not even going to lie to you guys. I probably lose this. Because knights are tricky. And this cluster of pawns is pretty strong. This is a nice pass pawn. F6, H4 to stop. And my king's like not active at all. So yeah, interesting. But I guess that was just a slight miscalculation by me. He goes there and then yeah, there's nothing he can do because of this. And now if he goes here, push is winning. Rook takes is winning because we just trade and he can't stop me from promoting. So maybe that would have been the best way to go about it. But yeah, awesome game with some mistakes, but that's all right. It's how it goes. Chess is hard. All right. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. We're almost at 1 whole year of playing chess every day. And we were almost to our goal. We were 1-7 elo away from our goal and then tilted. But we'll get 7 points over our goal eventually. Just a matter of time. It will happen. And yeah, appreciate you. See you tomorrow.